Discretion is advised.
We're gonna be legends, gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary, it's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends, gonna teach them all a lesson. Got this feeling in our souls we carry, it's about to be legendary.
Hello and welcome to another edition of PCW Uprising. Alongside Nathan Alexander III and Rick Williams, I'm Robert Douglas. We have another jam-packed show coming off that insane ending last week. NG Prominent interrupting Sayonara Kid's big sit-down tell-all interview. Got his hands on Sayonara Kid, but definitely not as much as he would have liked before security pulled it all apart.
Absolutely, and I think the people were excited with that. I think they got a taste of just NG getting his hands on Sayonara Kid. I'm sure the people want to see more though.
A lot of rage. Speaking of crazy emotions, how about Miles Wallace last week? The man has flipped his lid. He is not mentally stable.
Sort of become deranged and obsessed with holding on to that title.
His world title means everything to him, and he has had some traumatic experiences the last couple of weeks. At Revival, he almost lost it. On Uprising a couple of weeks ago, he almost lost it. So now he's clenching that title ever so close, but he might lose it at Immortal, that career versus title last man standing match. Cannot wait. Actually, kick off the show. Ready for a little hardcore action?
Always.
Skeletor against Tony Jack, #1 contenders match. And we are actually going to be joined right now by Riley Stevens and Bizarre for guest commentary. And you know what, Rick? I think you're going to do the honors. You're going to get... We only have a couple headsets, so we'll step away.
What did I do to deserve this?
You'll get to call the match with Riley Stevens and Bizarre.
Should be good.
Best of luck with that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a #1 contender match for the Hardcore Championship. Making his way to the ring first, Skeletor!
Well, Riley, Bizarre, thanks for joining me.
Hey!
We got a hardcore match.
Camper! That's right, the winner of this match is gonna have to face me and Bizarre. And this guy might be our opponent. Bizarre, what do you think of Skeletor?
Skeletor?
I guess. We can definitely beat him.
Yeah, who knows? What's with you, Riley? KIS.
And his opponent, Tony Jack!
Oh, I like Jackie Boy here. Can I call him Jackie Boy? Hey, Jackie Boy!
Look, Bizarre, he's playing guitar. You like to play guitar?
Bizarre, I heard you could play a pretty good guitar, actually. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh!
Here we go. This match is underway. Skeletor with a sneak attack on Tony Jack. Didn't see that coming.
God.
And is that a picture of a
Why is
skeleton?
Skeletor so mean?
not sure. Remember, this is a hardcore match. Anything goes. Pinfalls or submissions can happen at anywhere in the arena. Oh, wow. Stiff kick. Oh, wow. You know, skeletons, I didn't know they felt pain. But,
play a little song.
Bizarre, do you like,
he said he's gonna play a little song.
My
My God.
Like you lost your train of thought.
This match
I'm
could be
sorry, I
over.
was just shocked with what that.
He may have some broken bones after that.
Can I get a sandwich?
This is,
Bizarre.
well,
Remember, we are.
speaking of sandwich.
Ooh, look at that, Bizarre. You love
New
Wendy's.
sponsor.
I know you love Wendy's.
Oh.
Bizarre, we have to focus and eat good. We have a big match against the winner of this match at Immortal. Can't be eating that junk food.
It's so good, Ryler.
I gave you a special treat. I gave you some waffles a couple weeks ago.
Hey man, scissors are dangerous. Gotta catch them all.
Right in the back. Ooh.
Bizarre, you like Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Who's your-
Pokemon with the Pokey and my guy goes around with me.
Oh, this is.
You know what?
So Riley, how does it feel to be one half of the hardcore champion?
I'm just excited. I mean, I think I'll. Oh wait, he's got a garbage can.
Trash.
He's taking out the trash.
I'm excited to be. I'm excited to be hardcore champion, honestly, and you know, I think I'm the main guy here in this.
Oh, we, Riley, we.
Yeah, that's right. We're the
Well, yeah, I don't.
We're the hardcore
We don't even have a
champions.
brawl here, but so Bizarre. How does it feel to be a hardcore champ?
Bizarre enjoys it. He likes being champion.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, we got a cover. We got a cover. One, two. Ooh,
Skeletor kicked out.
Able to get a scapula off the back of the floor, and he's walking out. He might be done here. Remember, this is hardcore, so we gotta keep with the action. Where are these going? Where are you going?
Where are we going?
Where are we going? Alongside here. You never know what you're gonna see in a hardcore match.
Still a lap around the arena.
Rick Williams alongside Riley Stevens and Bizarre.
The
Guys, have you ever felt like you were in a match similar like this?
I think every hardcore match in the PCW division is crazy like this. Look at the match we won at Revival. It was
Run!
Skeletor with a DDT. That might have been the first move he's ever done.
Oh my God, Skelly!
That's right. Guys, being in the hardcore division,
I really like a sandwich. You know, tuna fish, ketchup, mustard, mayo, toothpaste.
I actually would agree.
Is that Anthony Davis?
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Bizarre's a big Laker fan.
I love LeBron. I look like a pterodactyl.
Oh, man. Skeletor, you wonder if there's a brain inside those bones. Doesn't go for the cover.
And Anthony Davis got the chili chin chili.
Tony, come on, Tony. Let's go.
Speaking of brain, which one of you
Wait a
two,
minute, I think.
which one of you two would have the brains? Oh, wait.
This is preview, Tony. Come on, let's go.
Tony Jack whipped out his cell phone. He made a phone call. I've never seen that in PCW.
God, who'd you call it? Ghostbuster?
I don't know. Wait, who the heck is that? Oh!
Who is that?
A shot with the
wearing a-
bat!
Orange.
He looks like Bizarre. He looks like a traffic cone.
Oh my God.
Man, he looks...
He looked kind of like Orange Sherbert.
Well, you're...
What is
this? These men are hugging.
Hug like me and Riley. Oh.
No.
Oh man, that's the finish right there. The helmet leg drop,
Look out, Skelly!
and it's over.
That's it.
Well,
Tony.
guys, thanks for joining me.
I guess we got to prepare for Tony Jack.
I'm gonna prepare for Riley. I'm gonna prepare for Riley.
No. We got to focus on Tony Jack and whoever this guy is.
Yeah, I'm not sure who this guy is, but
Guess what? We'll be ready. Tony Jack and this guy will be ready for you. Come Immortal. We're not losing our hardcore title. I'm not losing the hardcore title. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, I get it. Yes, I understand that you have to represent your client. But listen, Isaac Prince signed a contract to PCW. He works for me. He needs to act like it. He needs to show up. This ghosting, the way he's not responding. You need to reach out to him. You need to get your client, Isaac Prince, on board with this. I understand he's frustrated. The Jackson James incident was not key for anybody. I did not want one of my superstars wasted. We had a show to put on, and we had to just cut that match out because of it. But Isaac Prince was a big money signing. I put a lot of money into him.
I need him to show up. This is a threat. I'm telling you that right now. If he does not show up, he will be suspended with no pay, Ricky. So you need to get your client on board. Contact me by the end of the night. Otherwise, the suspension will stand.
And here comes Tommy O'Brien. And he is scheduled to compete against Jackson James at Immortal. That is if Jackson James is physically able after what he's been through these last few weeks. What is this? This new attitude of Tommy O'Brien. What is he out here? What is that piece of paper in his hand? You suck! You suck! You suck! You suck! You suck! You suck! You suck!
PCW, I am Tommy O'Brien. As you know, the waste of space, the drunk of Jackson James. I don't know. I'm not gonna hype him up like he's anything. It's just Jackson James. Jackson James. Let's talk about Jackson James. Jackson James has been a failure ever since stepping foot in PCW. Yeah, boo, exactly. Yeah, Jackson James, boo. He's been a failure before PCW. And I'm gonna get to that right about now. Jackson James has been a failure his entire life, since day one. Jackson James was a bastard child. I know. But this one was my favorite. I think Jackson James was beaten by his father. That has me laughing.
Stop this
because
now.
Jackson James, it makes sense why he's a drunk. And Jackson...
Asshole.
Jackson James, not only was he beaten by his father, but he was also molested by his father several times too. Jackson, poor Jackson. No one cares. You're a joke. You're a joke. Drink your problems off. Jackson. When you were 14 or 15 or 16, you flunked out of high school. You flunked out of high school, Jackson. So not only were you a failure now, the beginning of your life, but you also were too dumb to pass high school. And I know many people that are dumb that passed high school. Greg Sanderson. He's a homeless waste of space right now, and he, in this company, I'm not disrespecting him, but Abel, he lost to Abel about 14 times. And how many times do you have to lose to someone to wake up? Jackson James just goes after someone and doesn't realize what's going on in his life because the drinking that this man puts in his system is just, he can't handle it anymore. And let's talk about his accomplishments. Oh, this one.
Oh, enough of this.
This has me laughing. His accomplishments. Chugging a Henny bottle in 50 seconds. Oh, yeah, that's great. Jackson James also beating Mark Cannon. Thank you, Tommy O'Brien. Time's done. Jackson's a joke.
This guy is just disrespecting Jackson James.
It's burning to the fucking ground.
on Uprising, we will hear from the world champion Miles Wallace and Sayonara Kid, the Coalition, speak next. But right now, let's take a quick look back last week where Sayonara Kid addressed his actions at Revival.
Why, Kid? Why? Why, Kid? Why? Why, Kid? Why? NG Prominent is a cancer. NG Prominent is a virus. And I wasn't going to let that happen again. I joined Miles Wallace in an effort to save the company. And you know what? I did the right thing. You see, way back when, years ago, when PCW first started, NG Prominent called the shot. NG Prominent did whatever it took to be the one to hog the spotlight. It's been 6 years since we've had a break. And now, a man with a dream, Lou Palmero, decided to bring it back. Spent time, money, investment to bring back a brand that is unlike anything else ever seen in the internet before. And it's a shame. Because now that it's back, NG Prominent, the cancer, the virus that killed PCW the first time it went around, he's trying to pick up where he left off. And Sayonara Kid and Miles Wallace, we are the future of this business. We are going to be the ones that call the shots.
You might want to stick around for this.
Get out! Days here in PCW are numbered.
No! Hold on! NG Prominent cannot wait to get his hands on Sayonara Kid, and he took to social media this week and had some thoughts on what Sayonara Kid had to say.
Looks like finally, for the first time ever, last week we saw the real Sayonara Kid. Not the guy who was smiling and happy. That wasn't Sayonara Kid. Last week, that was Sayonara Kid. He was angry. He was vindictive. He was jealous. See, kid, that's the pent-up frustration you've had inside you for all these years. You called me a virus. You called me a cancer. Well, I didn't always have the best moral compass, I'll admit that. But that's not why you aligned yourself with Miles Wallace. You need to look yourself in the mirror and admit to yourself and admit to everyone the real reason why you screwed me over at Revival. And that's simply because you realized that you aren't good enough. You were an afterthought. You could say you did what you did to save the company, to do the right thing for pro wrestling. No, kid, you did it for yourself. You did it to salvage your career. Because you know on your own, you aren't going to outperform me. You're not going to win more championships than me. So kid, you did do the right thing. You showed your true colors and you're finally being yourself. You see, we've battled many times in PCW. The very first match, a street fight where I won the world title, an Iron Man match. But there will be no match that will give me greater pleasure than beating the real Sayonara Kid. So kid, you name the time, you name the place, and I'll be there. I'll accept. You call me a virus, you call me a cancer. Well, the next time we get in the ring, you're going to get a lethal dose of Prominent.
And here to start Uprising, here comes the obsessed world champion Miles Wallace and the new You suck, 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 you suck,
My name is Miles Wallace.
Boo! My name is Sayonara Kid. Boo!
We are the coalition.
Coalition suck. Razor, 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 razor.
We want Razor.
I don't care what you want.
We want razor. We want razor. NGP, 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 NGP.
Take a good look at what's standing before you. You're looking at the two most dominant men in PCW history. I am Miles Wallace, your PCW champion. Go ahead, boo, I don't care! Boo! 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 This is why we're here. This is why I'm the best. Razor, you will never in your life come close to touching this. This is the closest the ground's gonna come from touching my title. Don't zoom into my title! Look at me! Say something. Miles Wallace.
NG Prominent is a cancer.
A virus! A virus!
He always has been, and he always will be. Like I said in my sit-down interview last week, I made it loud and clear. And yet that idiot had to come and ruin a good thing like usual. Get a shot of this. This right here, let's zoom in. Let's get a shot of this. What does that say? That says Miles Wallace. This right here represents opportunity.
Yes.
A future.
Yes!
Of what a good company looks like. A company with Miles Wallace. A company with Sayonara Kid. And a company without NG Prominent.
NGP, 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 NGP.
When the day when this man made his decision to come to the aid of me was the day PCW changed forever. Never again will the landscape of PCW be about NG Prominent or ZBT. Yeah, remember them? Remember ZBT? Yeah, I got rid of them too. Just like I'm gonna get rid of Razor. He's nothing without me. We are the greatest thing that ever happened to PCW. How many times I gotta say it? We're the greatest thing that ever happened to PCW. Don't get too close. Do not get too close. You're the greatest thing that ever happened to PCW. We are. Oh, y'all booing now! Say something! Do something!
We do what we want.
Asshole, 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 asshole.
Listen up, you idiots! We do what we want, and we take what we want! We are the Coalition, the most dominant team in premier Paramount Championship Wrestling history! So there's a botch! Who the heck cares about that? I say what we want, because this is my show! This is Miles Wallace, the World Champion! This is his show! NG Prominent, if you want some, you can have some. Because you see, if you ever want a chance at this, you can have it. But you'll have to go through me first. NG Prominent. If you can beat me, you can get to that. But if you can't, then your career is over. You will never, ever challenge for the Paramount Championship Wrestling Championship ever again!
ever again! I love it! I love it!
Because we are the coalition.
NGP! 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 NGP!
And we're here to stay.
What a statement by the coalition. Miles, Wallace, and Sayonara Kid. These two, they want to talk about a cancer to PCW. Look in the mirror.
This new coalition is a well-oiled machine. It's an unlikely machine that's been put together, but they are a dangerous tandem. The coalition.
Two of the best forming together. I mean, who's going to stop that?
We now have two insanely high-stake matches at Immortal. We've got the career versus title last man standing match between Razor and Miles Wallace, and now we have this new match that's been added. Sayonara Kid laying down the stipulations. NG Prominent will do anything to have that match with Sayonara Kid. It will be Sayonara Kid versus NG Prominent. If NG Prominent wins, he will get a future world title shot, but if he loses, he can never challenge for the world title again.
Coalition. Dominant, yet refined.
They are an unlikely duo, as we said. Right now we actually have Matt Justice, who for weeks has been trying to get his Empire State Championship back. He was assaulted last week by the Almighty Gangsters and Ja'Cory Harris. Let's see if Matt Justice has any luck this week with getting back his title.
I'm still here without my belt, but it won't be for long. See, Ja'Cory, you can live in your little fantasy world, but once I see you, it's on sight. I will get my title back. I will walk in to Immortal, PCW Empire State Champion, and I will walk out of Immortal with that same PCW Empire State Champion. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of your little posse, your little backup, your little entourage. But I'll tell you one thing. You challenge me to a Brooklyn street fight, you must not know who you're messing with. Because Matt Justice is hardcore. And at Immortal, it's game over.
Hello, I'm Cornelius Johnson. You already know me. I was whooping Tyrell's ass, you know what I'm saying? Tyrell Armstrong was giving him that uppercut. I was dominating, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm back in PCW, back where the heart is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Tommy O'Brien! Tommy O'Brien, you wanna mess with me? You wanna mess with me, Tommy O'Brien? You wanna mess with me? You wanna mess with me, Tommy O'Brien? Come on, come on! You wanna mess with me? You wanna mess with me, Tommy? You think this is? What do you think this is? You son of a bitch! You wanna mess with me, Tommy? You wanna mess with me? This son of a bitch! You're a Dr. James! Gotcha! That's what you get, Tommy! You don't mess with me! Nobody messes with Jackson James! What are you looking at?
Listen, Mark. It's okay. Mysterious killers, one dude, or two. Try clean.
I know, but I've tried this, Chris. It just doesn't work anymore.
Trust me. It always works.
I know it's there. Really, it just... I mean...
Good job, Neil. White.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, circles and circles.
Circles, yeah. So guys. Chris? Primps?
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, man?
What's up? Mark Cannon? Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Me, I'm pretty sure we already met.
Well, anyway.
Oh yeah, he was in that hardcore match at Revival.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's in the 8-man match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one that went in the bushes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was one who was...
Oh yeah, I remember him, Chris. So what brings you here, Trinidad?
Oh yeah,
That's right.
So basically, you don't like Mysterious Killer,
No, I don't like Mysterious Killer.
and you don't like Mysterious Killer.
Oh, I don't even like the name Mysterious Killer. But don't tell him that.
No.
We're too terrified.
Yes.
I don't like him either. That's why I'm asking.
No,
That's why I'm asking. So, see you around.
No, wait, hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
see
gonna
you
say,
around.
wash your hands, you know, the virus.
Always,
Okay.
always.
Who the heck was that guy?
It was Riley Stevens.
Freaking hurricane, tornado.
Gregory Howard.
So you said this.
We found out last week on Uprising that Lyndon Campbell suffered a back injury and will be out for quite some time. We have some more unfortunate news to report this week as another top star in PCW, Rodrigo Silva, is out with a calf strain. It appears he suffered it during his Empire State Championship match against Matt Justice at Revival. Rodrigo will provide a medical update, more on his condition, and when we can expect to see him back on the next episode of the PCW podcast, which will air immediately following Uprising.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Razor. Razor, good to see you. Last week, had another, I'll say, altercation with Miles Wallace. Kind of waxing poetic on this last man standing match that is now announced. Just give me your first initial thoughts on that.
Well, first of all, somebody took my stuff. I'm not happy about that. As you can see, some of my stuff came here and some is gone, so my title belt is missing. That's rough. So, in past years in PCW, like we've talked about in weeks past, you're not only just fighting to be the best, you're fighting to make a living, and you're fighting to be a provider for your family. In that sense, the stakes have never been higher in this upcoming match. Talk to me about why you're putting your career on the line for another shot at this title. My career means nothing without that title. There's no point of me wrestling if I don't get a shot at that title. That's why I did what I did. That's why I'm putting my career on the line, because I'm confident I won't lose. I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to quit wrestling forever. There's no way I will let that happen.
Short words here from Razor. Well, Razor, you know, if I've gotten to know you, you've gotten to know me over these last few years. If this is the last time I interview you, it's
up. Mike, I guarantee you we'll have more interviews. Thank you.
Johnny.
Hey, what's up? Angie Carter, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure we faced each other before.
Yeah. I came here to ask for your help with an issue. These freak shows call themselves the Eye of Deception. They corrupted my brother, mutilated my fingers, and savagely beat me.
Your brother?
Yeah, my own brother. And I know,
listen,
if anybody can understand that, it's Johnny J.
Exactly what I was saying. Listen, I know how you feel, man. Well, brothers turning your back on each other. Listen, I know how that is, man. So, you need a partner for Immortal? I got your back. Don't worry, don't worry.
Thanks, bro.
So, we'll take them down.
Have the Lord be with you.
Alright, thank you.
Tune in for the pre-show where I will be conducting a magic show. It will be amazing. It will blow your minds. Be ready as I make the competition disappear.
Hi, I'm Miles Wallace, PCW World Champion.
And I'm Sayonara Kid.
And we are the Coalition.
And you're not.
This is Critiquing with the Coalition.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
This is why people think PCW is a joke, because of stuff like this.
I honestly have nothing to say to this. This is just pathetic.
This is on the same show
that we're on.
Defended this. The same show we were in the ladder match, maybe one of the greatest matches of all time, and we're stuck. Who the heck is this?
Exhibit A. A man wearing a sweatshirt on his head. And we're supposed to take this seriously. Because he's challenged for the Paramount Championship Wrestling Hardcore Championship.
Oh my god. Tony Jack's back. Said nobody.
Seriously. I mean, this is a big return. I can see why this is on the pre-show.
Oh! That was actually quite good. Phone call.
I had to take that. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Come on, kid. What the heck is on him?
Is he wearing a dress?
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
All that for that.
He didn't even go for a cover.
People, as your world champion, I implore you, please don't let this be the measurement of what PCW is. Okay? Look at this guy. Oh, nice hit! I like that hit though, brother. You got the titty showing, but it's alright.
Did you say the referee was out of position? How are you supposed to see his shoulders when he kicks out?
Oh, they're all casually going to one spot. I wonder what's gonna happen.
Okay, let's pretend like we're doing it.
Oh, here we go. We gotta get to one spot. Let's go jump.
Oh, God, look out! Oh! Jeez, I can't feel good.
Did we replay that?
Came up empty. Swisters out of the smash.
Who edits this stuff? Alright,
only
that's it.
Only the hard.
I'm Miles Wallace. This has been Coalition Speaks. I can't anymore.
PCW Immortal coming back in a couple weeks.
Papi, please, have you seen my brother, David? I don't know where David is. I've been looking for him for a long time, and I don't know where he is.
I haven't seen him.
Oh my god. Yeah, my brother. My brother. My brother. My brother.
Hey there, boys and girls. It's your old pals. Screw off, Stevenson. And boy, do I have a story to tell your kids today. So buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. It was about a mother night that an 8-year-old pal Abe was pitching out. And yes, the other lead, and Abe felt a little challenged by the batter. It wasn't my fault, it was him. Suddenly, when a 2-2 count gave him his best pitch. Can you guess where this gets? That's right. My screwball. And next thing you know, kids, Uncle Abe blocked out. I don't really remember it, honestly. But next thing you know, kids, Uncle Abe woke up. And it was just him. And the kid. And Charlie. Hey there, Charlie. Why do you have the blood on you? Oh, I missed you. Oh, I miss you, Charlie. Oh, I love the game of baseball. Don't you? Till next time. Have a good day, kids.
Sayonara Kid, I love that challenge you put out. Will I accept? Of course. Anything to get my hands on you, get you in that ring one-on-one. The incentive of beating you means I get a world title shot. Awesome. And if I lose, which I won't, then I can't get any more title shots. It's all good.
NG Prominent, I'm sorry I have to break this news to you, but Tyrell Armstrong has passed away.
What?
Yeah, he didn't make it through.
Sorry. What?
Tommy, was that really necessary?
What's up, Derek?
Was that really necessary, what you did to Jackson James out there? Do you know what it's like to be struggling with an issue? Jackson James has a problem. And I'm trying to get him help, but he doesn't need somebody ridiculing his life. And I think that's very distasteful, and I can't accept that.
Derek, with all due respect, Jackson James is a drunk. The best thing to do is to get rid of him.
Well, Tommy, with all due respect, you'll be versing Jackson James at Immortal.
Well, Derek, no, my life is in jeopardy. My life's in jeopardy, please, I do not want to die, please, I don't want to die,
Listen,
please. Derek, I will do anything to live. No, Derek, please, I do not want to die.
Mad Justice, you still haven't found me. I still have your title right here. And Brooklyn... Oh! Oh! Oh!
Johnny G. Always looking to better yourself, I see. But why would you want to tag with someone like Andrew Carter, who's already been deemed insufficient? You look at this family we've got here. I see great potential in someone like you, Johnny G. I saw great potential in someone like Matthew Carter, who bought in and bought what we're trying to promote here. And I just want you to think about it before it's too late. The thing is, now that you've gotten rid of what's been holding you back, just like Matthew Carter has, I see a great future ahead for you. If you think about maybe joining, we'll see. Just remember, the eye of deception, always watching.
Yeah, pump it. Yeah. 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 The hell is this? Who the hell is this? You idiot. Oh my god.
Look, just the person I'm looking for. Mysterious killer.
You're bothering my workout, man. What the fuck?
Here's what I think about your workout. You have been picking on Mark Cannon and Chris Primps. Right?
Oh, have I now? Yeah.
Have you? You admit to it.
Yeah, I have,
So
yeah.
you admit to it.
Yeah.
And you have been picking on me, and you held me back from winning the Hardcore Champion.
You suck.
And you know my dream is to win the Hardcore Champion. You know, for my brother's sake, for Tornado, my goal, the reason I'm in PCW, I want to win that Hardcore Champion. And you got in my way.
Listen.
You took me out of the match. You were not supposed to be in that match. You were suspended because you're a huge bully, and I'm trying... What? Talk.
Listen, Mount Everest.
Mount Everest.
You
my
suck.
name is Twister.
No, shut the fuck
Call me
up.
Twister. My name is Twister.
Mount Everest. Shut the hell up. Why don't you do me a favor? Get the hell out of my locker room, because you're not important, you're not relevant, you suck, you're a bum, you're a Rays jersey, it's the worst team in the MLB. Get out of my office, go bury your dead brother, Tsunami, and get the fuck out of PCW, because you suck and you'll never be anything. You
Let's sit down
understand?
first. My name, who I don't know who Tsunami is. The Rays were
That
actually...
shitty guy who died!
The Rays were actually the second seed in the AL East last year, so they do not suck. They're not the worst in the league.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a great fucking story. Why
Yeah,
don't you
really.
tell somebody that cares?
Yeah, really. Mysterious Killer. I don't know who you're talking to. At first, I thought you were a living legend. I thought you were a hardcore legend. I thought you were PCW former hardcore champion, the good guy, Mysterious Killer. But you're just a huge bully, and I've had enough of it. And so have Mark Cannon, and so have Chris Prims. So on behalf of them and myself, I am challenging you to a match at Immortal. You versus us three in an elimination tables match, and you're gonna go down. Do you want that? Do you accept? Do you accept?
Obviously, I accept. Now go bury your shitty dead brother. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
PCW Tag Team Division. Feel the pain and suffering. Los Morochos, you have what's ours, and now you're gonna feel the pain and suffering. Is that gasoline? Oh my God, no.
You are telling me, brother! I'm my brother! I'm my brother!
Los Morochos, señor! Come on, my brother. Mi brother! Come on, nigga! Los! Quick! Before they get up! Vámonos! Vámonos! Come on, brother! Vámonos! Vámonos, amigos!
Legends are immortal. PCW presents Immortal live on YouTube and pay-per-view. Another star-studded PCW event. PCW Tag Team Championships are on the line as Los Morochos defend their titles against the Tribe. Jackson James looks for a big victory as he takes on Tommy O'Brien. Scott, the Shot Davis's in-ring debut as he finds a partner and goes up against Abel and Mike Shaw. The Empire State Championship is on the line as Matt Justice defends against Ja'Cory Harris in a Brooklyn street fight. Mark Cannon, Chris Prims, and Twister battle Mysterious Killer in an elimination tables match. The EOD makes their in-ring debut as they go up against Andrew Carter and Johnny G. The Hardcore Championship is on the line as the co-champions Riley, Stevens, and Bizarre defend against former champion Tony Jack. Sayonara Kid goes one-on-one with NG Prominent. If NG Prominent wins, he earns a championship opportunity. But if Sayonara Kid wins, NG will never challenge for the PCW World title again. The PCW World title is on the line. It's career versus title as Razor puts his career on the line against Miles Wallace in a last man standing match. This and much more at PCW Immortal live on YouTube and pay-per-view.
That's what you get. That's what you get, Tommy O'Brien. What is going on? What do they want? Don't take my alcohol. Get out of here. I don't want none. I don't want any.
Jackson, open up.
I don't want any.
Jackson.
Ward, what is this?
You're under arrest for assault.
What? I didn't assault nobody. I didn't assault anybody.
Get up.
What are you talking
Come on,
about?
Jackson.
What are you talking about?
Put him in cuffs.
I didn't assault nobody.
Get down.
I
Jackson.
didn't assault nobody.
Jackson.
What is
Jackson,
that?
you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, you will be appointed one.
Get off of me! This is bullshit!
Get
I didn't do anything!
I just want to go over all the rumors and speculation in regards to my status with PCW. You see, it wasn't too long ago I was one of the most sought after free agents. Matter of fact, I was the sought out free agent in all of the wrestling world. I had every major promotion calling me, begging me to be a part of their promotions. And in the end, I chose PCW because I saw potential, and I knew with a guy like me, Isaac Prince, you'd go from here all the way to here in a snap of a finger. But since I signed with PCW, I've been given nothing but disrespect. No promos, no interview, no advertising, no time dedicated to show the fans that you've got the hottest guy in the game. Now, in regards to Jackson James and my match at Revival, Jackson James was intoxicated. You want me, Isaac Prince, the hottest thing, to step into the ring with an intoxicated man? That's a liability. Imagine what I would have done to Jackson James had he not been drunk. Jackson James should be calling me, thanking me that I didn't come to Revival, because that probably would have been the last match he ever fought in his life. Now, Derek Sullivan and all the powers that be have been calling me, ordering me to do this like I'm some sort of puppet. Isaac Prince don't work like that. My contract is ironclad, meaning I call the shots, I show up when I want, I do what the hell I want, and that's the way that it's going to be. And I know the guys in the back may have a problem with that. They don't like me, they don't want me to show up. Personally, I don't give a damn. Because when I show up, I'm going to be the head guy. I'm going to be the franchise player. And in terms of what's going on right now in the world, I'll address the elephant in the room, the coronavirus. If you think for 1 minute I'm stepping out and risking myself, my $1 million brand, the Isaac Prince brand, you're out of your mind. Roman Reigns, the hottest guy in the WWE, the biggest fish in the biggest pond, pulled out of WrestleMania 36. Me personally, I'm better than Roman Reigns. I'm a bigger star than Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns knows that. If he ain't showing up to WrestleMania, don't expect me to be showing up anytime soon. But I will make a promise. I will show up, and I will be that guy that takes PCW from a small pond to the whole damn ocean. And the wrestling world will never forget the name Isaac Prince.
What an edition of Uprising this has been. Next week on Uprising, the final Uprising before Immortal, Los Morochos will face Sayonara Kid and Miles Wallace, the Coalition's first tag team match together. That's next week on Uprising.
I just got something here. They've got Miles Wallace out. I'm not really sure where he is, but let's get a camera crew out there.
Let's send it out there, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, Razor! What's going on, buddy? I'm feeling better today. Today I feel good. This is a real belt. I heard about your luggage. I'm so sorry to hear that. But you just don't understand. You're nothing. You don't deserve a belt. Because this piece of crap, this luggage, is this what you're looking for? Or is it this? This is what you work so hard for, Razor? This is what you hold the standard to yourself? This is what you did for your family? So this is the symbol. This represents you. This represents what you strive so hard to be. This? Well, you can take it to hell with you. Ha